Welcome everyone to the Call on Congress training webinar. This webinar will give you a little bit of information about our annual Lobby Day training and Hill visit. Let's introduce our speakers.
Hi, I'm Rose Hausman. I am a co-chair of the Grassroots Action Committee along with my husband Eric, and I am a 4-year stage 4 colorectal cancer survivor.
Hello, this is Tom Fuller. I'm 67 years old, a stage 3 colorectal cancer survivor of 7 years.
Hi, I'm Elaine Newcomb, age 71, and in 2009 I was given months to live. I'm a living, breathing proof that colorectal cancer can be beaten.
I'm Pam Sago, Beaver, West Virginia, and a 13-year rectal cancer survivor that later metastasized to my female organ. I became involved with fight colorectal cancer at the launch in 2005 because it focuses on awareness, advocacy, education, and research.
Bill Piazza. I was diagnosed with stage 3 rectal cancer in October 2007. 3 years ago, the cancer spread to my lungs and lymph nodes. I first got involved with fight colorectal cancer in 2012 when I attended my first Call on Congress.
And I'm Emily White. I'm the program coordinator at Fight Colorectal Cancer. I'm privileged to work with all of these guys on a daily basis on our grassroots level. There are 3 branches to fight colorectal cancer: patient education and research, outreach and awareness, and policy and advocacy. With patient education and research, we have resources available online for survivors, caregivers, and anyone touched by the cause, and as well as monthly webinars. We have outreach and awareness primarily through our 1 Million Strong campaign, which celebrates the 1 million colorectal cancer survivors in the United States, including a huge event in New York City every March. This year it's on March 3rd at Grand Central Terminal and Vanderbilt Hall. Policy and advocacy is really what we pride ourselves on, and that's what this webinar is all about. We meet with legislators all over the country, both locally and on the Hill at our Lobby Day, to change policy to benefit colorectal cancer screening, research, and clinical trials. Okay, so the third branch of our organization, policy and advocacy, is really what we're going to talk about today. Advocacy is both on the national level at Call on Congress and locally through grassroots, such as our Grassroots Action Committee, who is helping with this webinar today. Today we'll be talking about securing a state proclamation, writing letters and emails to your elected officials, meeting with your elected officials, and then e-advocacy. So these are all ways that you can be active in advocacy on a grassroots level.
This is Rose. I'm going to talk about Call on Congress. This year our annual Lobby Day in Washington, D.C. is from March 16th through the 18th. Registration closes on February 21st, so please make sure you register. Our annual Lobby Day is a great day. We get to meet senators, congressmen, and tell them how we're impacted by colorectal cancer. And we get to tell them what we need to try to beat this disease. We have 2 days of advocacy training and 1 day of meetings on the Hill. That is a powerful, powerful time. We hang around with each other, we mingle, we talk with each other, we learn so many important things that we need to know about this disease and what we need to talk about on the Hill. You'll find you may be nervous initially, and soon those nerves are going to be overcome by a sense of empowerment that you will share with everyone. You're going to go home and you're going to feel like you are so strong, and you want to go out and just spread the word and tell everyone about what you learned and what they need to know about this to help us beat this disease. And we are in this together.
Okay, this is Tom Fuller again. I'll be making my 5th call on Congress. I've learned a few things. So what can you do in your meeting with legislators this year? Before your meeting, keep your thoughts organized. Be punctual. Be early, but not too late, or never late, really. Be prepared, but not to the point where you're overly stressed. Now, during your meeting, Don't be political. We should sell the idea that this is really a non-partisan issue. Be responsive and have fun. Put fun in function. The best argument you've got is your story. So emphasize how these issues can impact you personally, your family, and your friends. And try to keep your message pretty simple. You know, we want to make sure that we ask for what we want and really be clear and emphasize it. Be sure to leave behind the information that Fight Colorectal Cancer will be providing for us. And remember, the legislators care about you. We elected them, and they work for us. And as mentioned previously, don't be too nervous. That's easy to say, but just think, you know, you're on a life and death mission, and we should be able to talk to anybody, anytime about this. After your meeting, please fill out a legislator's post-visit worksheet. This is real important for our follow-up. On our team, we rotate the visit leader, and the person that had that lead fills out the worksheet. It seemed to work pretty well. And again, after your meeting, be sure to send a thank you letter, an email, Facebook post, a tweet to the legislature, as well as any staff that maybe you met during the meeting. And then afterwards also, see that any follow-up information or materials that was mentioned during your visit be sent to the staff or the legislator. And then when you get home, share the story of your visit with others. Post it to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest. Community newsletters love to pick up a lot of these kinds of stories and press releases and so on. It's good news. It's democracy in action. And again, reporters usually love these kinds of stories. And then kind of finally back home, continue to follow up with the legislators and their staff, especially during the August resource. You can attend their town halls. You can set up private meetings with them. Get creative. I marched in a parade on occasion with a couple of my legislators. Be assertive about this. Next slide.
Hi, it's Emily again. Now that we've talked about what you can do on the Hill, we're going to talk about what you can do at home. This is a great picture of Calling Congress 2013. The gentleman in the middle is Congressman Payne. He's one of our main champions in D.C. He actually lost his father to colorectal cancer, and so the cause is near and dear to his heart. And that's a few of our GAC members standing there with him. So that's just a little bit of insight what you'll get to do on the Hill, but there's plenty that you can do at home.
Hi, this is Elaine again. When folks decide to advocate, they often don't know where to start. I was certainly one of those kind of people, but let me give you some really easy ideas. Pushing for a state proclamation is one of the easiest projects you'll ever do, and it draws statewide awareness of the disease, the importance of screening, and hope for a cure. We're proud to say that this year all 50 states will have received proclamation requests from advocates. The web page has everything you need to get that ball rolling for state proclamation. Getting to know your legislators via letters, emails, and phone calls to their offices is also another easy way to advocate. Your elected officials need to know where you stand on funding for cancer research and screening for early diagnosis. One thing I urge you to do is sign up via our website as an advocate. That way you will receive action alerts that let you know about important bills or legislation coming before Congress. A quick email or telephone call at the right time can make a huge difference. I think hosting a town meeting is such a great idea. We started in Kansas City last year and would like to expand to other locations this year. If you would like to host a town hall meeting, just let Emily know and she will start the ball rolling for you. If you live as I do in a rural area, you might try organizing a lunch and learn or a rural roundtable. It's an easy thing to get together. Local hospitals love to sponsor something like this. Libraries or community centers will often offer you a room. And you can hold an informational discussion about colorectal cancer. Invite a local doctor or knowledgeable health professional to speak and answer questions. Sometimes the hospital, ours does anyway, will offer free refreshments. Otherwise, you might ask attendees to bring something to share. This can really be helpful to survivors, caregivers, or people fighting the disease.
Hi, this is Pam. Sign up for social media accounts such as Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, and Instagram. This helps you stay connected with others, such as other advocates across the country, to unite as one voice for change. On Facebook, join the Fight Colorectal Cancer Advocacy group to see what others are doing, build relationships with other advocates, with elected officials, see and share posts from Fight Colorectal Cancer on your page, and then post it on pages of friends and family. Find everything you need at fightcolorectalcancer.org/advocacy. Create a profile on social media so others get to know you. They put a name with a face, and others can see who you are. Be sure to like, join, and follow Fight Colorectal Cancer on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, and Instagram. Throughout the year, by having social media accounts, you can stay connected with others that you meet or others fighting the same disease as you. See what others are doing, and also see what Fight Colorectal Cancer is doing to keep our fight alive.
Hi, this is Belle. When Fight Colorectal Cancer asked me to discuss social media, I thought they were crazy. I didn't know what a tweet was or how to use a hashtag. If you aren't familiar with social media and the various ways to reach out, Fight Colorectal Cancer makes it easy. Just go to their website, click on Do Something, then Change Policy, and E-Advocacy. Don't worry if you didn't get all that. The website is super easy to navigate. With the E-Advocacy checklist, which you'll find on the website, they explain the various types of social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube, and how each one works. There's a section on basic lingo each one uses and how to connect with your legislators and other advocates. It's all organized in an easy-to-read and understand checklist.
Well, that wraps up today's webinar about advocacy, calling Congress, and what you can do at home. Be sure to visit our website for more information and connect with us online. If you have any questions, you can always send me an email, Emily@fightcolorectalcancer.org.